Alright, so I wanted to point out the flare-ups, right? Because you are going to have the flare-ups because of the high heat content from, I'm sorry, not the high heat content, but you're going to have the flare-ups because of the high fat content. And that's fine. You just got to monitor it, just kind of keep an eye on how high that flame is getting. And so actually I'm going to give mine a little tip. And if you see, it's not even burnt. It's just burning off the fat. So don't worry about burning your chicken if you see all the high flames and whatnot. That's going to happen. Alright. Alright. And I turned the first row. And just to show you that the high flame, you're not burning anything. It's getting rid of that temp. I'm sorry, getting rid of that fat. And get some good little grill marks, little char, which is what you want. Alright, so I got it all looking nice and pretty. Got those cool little grill marks. Now it's time for me to add that little smoke. And like I said, I'm using one part cherry, one part apple. Hence the little pieces I have here. And you don't need huge chunks. So I know I may have said chunks earlier. But just grab a couple little pieces. I don't use chips, but I just tend to use the smaller pieces that are in the bag of chunks if I'm not using like quarters of hickory or whatnot. So just kind of go with it with whatever you prefer using. And I'm gonna shut this down. There we go. And I'm gonna watch my temperature rise a little bit to make sure we are good to go. And get all that out of the way. And that was from some burgers earlier. And there we go. We're jumping because I want to cook between I kind of want to cook at 350, between 300 and 350. So if I can get somewhere around that, I'm good. If I get a little higher, I adjust my vents and get to where I want to get to. Let's see. I think we're good. I'm about to stall out. Nope, we're still going. And even if I go above 350, I'm actually fine, as long as I don't get, within that crazy 400 range. So we're still moving. But you know what? See that smoke rolling though? Oh, we're good. I see you all rested trying to peek out in the background. But we're rolling. We'll check back in a little bit. Look like we stalled out right a little bit above 350, so I'm there. I'm in a good range. Alright, so I am still within the range of temp that I wanted to be in. And let's see what we got going on. Let's bring that out a little bit. That looked pretty doggone good to me. What y'all think? Look pretty doggone good. We're gonna rotate them out a little bit to give it a little bit of even cooking. So the chicken that's in the rear is gonna make its way up to the front so that it can get equal cooking as what is up front. I think that makes sense. What y'all think? What y'all think? Man, these look pretty doggone good to me. But of course, I'm the cook, so of course it look good to me. The reality is, I am my own biggest critic. And the one thing, this one doesn't have to be rotated because I don't have no one to switch with, so we just turn it around a little bit. But the one thing I wanted to bring up, make sure you got a set of long tongs. Then make sure you have another set of tongs. You don't want to touch your uncooked meat with your cooked meat, but you know what I mean. But these are coming along pretty good, if I may say so myself. And like I said, indirect cooking does the thing. All right. So there's this one other little secret of mine that I like to use. I wouldn't even call it a secret, but I cut up some green peppers, some jalapeno peppers, and set it on my little, I don't even know what you call this little tray. But I set it on this, set it over the fire, where the hot coals, and just kind of let it do its little thing with the chicken on top of it to let all that little flavor kind of, meat into the chicken. So yeah. And these are pretty much ready to pull off. And we have some hungry folks. My little one's gonna tear these up, so probably won't see any of the finished product videos. I do apologize for that. In the words of some of my favorite videos to watch, this is good. A few folks will catch that. But yeah, these are pretty much good to go. Couple different little views here. Yep. Alright, so move the other ones a little bit more to the harder side, so we can do the same thing as what these have done. And actually, this is the top side that we originally saw. Me kind of searing the skin. So we're doing pretty good right now. This side, like I said, didn't get what the other side got as far as rendering down that fat. So we're gonna do that with this one, and then we're gonna move these to that side, and we're gonna begin the whole indirect cooking process. And I'm not sure if I mentioned it before, but I'm gonna be using some apple wood and cherry wood. I'm gonna do a mixture. That's pretty good little flavor there. Mix how you feel,